Good afternoon, everyone, and I'd like to welcome you to the Enterprise Technology Podcast. And today we're going to talk about the 15 programming languages with the highest salaries and how to learn them at no cost. If you're unemployed or you're self-isolating and you have some extra time on your hands, learning how to code could help your career. According to the job site Indeed.com, the two most in-demand jobs of 2020 are software architect and full-stack developer. Both of these require some kind of proficiency in coding. Tech company HackerRank polled over 116,000 software engineers to find out which languages are associated with the highest salaries. From C++ and Python to Ruby and Perl, here are the top 15 coding programming languages associated with the highest worldwide salaries. Okay, let's go on to number 15. 15 is C++. It is associated with an average global salary of $55,000. This salary for this language is 1.6% higher than the global average salary. And where you can learn it is on Udemy, that's Udemy, or Udacity, that's Udacity. There are free courses and intermediate courses that you can check on this website. And on to number 14, JavaScript. And this is associated with an average global salary of $55,690. Where you can learn it? You can learn it on YouTube. There is a YouTube course on JavaScript that is for free. Code Academy also has a free beginner class. And LearnJS, which is another website, has a free interactive tutorial. So that was JavaScript. Now let's get on to number 13. Python. Python is associated with an average global salary of $56,670. Where you can learn this on YouTube again. There is a channel called CS Dojo that has a good video explainer for absolute beginners on how to code in Python. So check out that as a resource. Also check out Udemy. They also have a free introductory course to Python. Okay. And number 12, TypeScript. And this is associated with a global salary of $57,433. And you can learn this on the typical sites that we just talked about. Check out YouTube. But Free Code Camp has a beginner course in TypeScript as a tutorial, and they give it away for free. And Coder HQ. So that's Free Code Camp. And Coder HQ, that's Coder spelled as in Koder HQ. And this has a free interactive tutorial on TypeScript. And again, that's an average salary of $57,000. Okay. How about Kotlin? I've never heard of this one. Kotlin is associated with an average global salary of $58,000. And where you can learn this is on Free Code Camp. This has a beginner YouTube explainer on their website. And then kotlinlang.org. That's KOTLINLANG.org. And this offers an interactive tutorial for people with coding knowledge. Okay, the next one is C#. C# has an average global salary of $58,469. And where you can learn it is on codeeasy.net. CodeEasy.net has a beginner tutorial with the basics of the language, and there are multiple videos on the language available on YouTube. Okay? And on to the next one. Prolog is associated with an average global salary of $60,000 per year. And Prolog, you can learn it on a few websites that offer free instruction on how to learn Prolog. And you can probably Google it to get a full list, but there is a website called lpn.swi-prolog.org where you can learn the programming language. And just Google it is probably the best advice at this point. This salary is 11.3% higher than the global average salary for developers. Okay. The next one is R. R is associated with an average global salary of $61,000. The salary is for this language is 13% higher than the global average salary. And a company or a website called Edureka, that's Edureka, has a helpful YouTube tutorial for beginners. Code Academy also has a good tutorial for beginners. The next one is Pascal. And Pascal is associated with an average global salary of $62,773. And where you can learn this is online by Googling. There's also some courses on Udemy, and those courses cost about $12 each. So you may find some free tutorials for that. The next programming language is Swift. Swift is associated with an average global salary of $65,171. And where you can learn it is on freecodecamp.org. This has a YouTube series on the programming language, and there's also another website called Hacking with Swift, which has a free, helpful online course. Okay, on to the next one, Objective-C. This is associated with an average global salary of $66,697, and where you can learn it is on Udacity. It has a free course on the language and Tutorials Point. This also has a helpful intermediate level guide on how to program in Objective-C. The next programming language is Ruby. That's R-U-B-Y, and this is associated with an average global salary of $72,000. Code Academy has a great course for this, and freecodecamp.org has a helpful YouTube explainer video. So check out those resources and also use Google. And the next programming language is Go, and Go is associated with an average global salary of $72,691. And this is a programming language that's 33% higher than the global average for programmers. There are all sorts of online courses on it, including a $12 Udemy class. Feel free to find Go programming language resources on Google as well. The next one is Scala. That's S-C-A-L-A. This is associated with a global average salary of $77,159. The salary for this language is 41% higher than the global average salary. And where you can learn it is on cognitiveclass.ai. I've never heard of that website, but check it out, cognitiveclass.ai. There's a free beginner tutorial on that, and there's also some additional interactive courses on it. The next programming language is Perl. Perl is associated with an average global salary of $84,000, and this is 54% higher than the global average salary for programmers. There's a lot of online resources for this. If you have no basic coding experience, you can check out a Perl for Newbies course. You may want to just Google that. And then you can also check out tutorialspoint.com or learnperl.org. So check out those resources. Okay, and that was the list. We went through 15 programming languages that pay the highest. So if you are self-isolating, if you are having a lot more time on your hands and you don't know what your next step is going to be, maybe it's worth pursuing to learn one of these programming languages and start applying for jobs in it. Thank you. I am your host, John Perez, with something really positive, right? A list through this pandemic. I want to thank you for listening. Stay tuned until next week.